Okay, back on the record at 7:10. All right. Now, you just told me before we changed discs that you did not know that he had a belt, whether he had a belt on or not, before you got out of the car.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. You've told me that he and Tamara took Jessica into the house and into a bedroom
Yes.
and laid her on a bed.
Yes.
And then you told me you left.
Yes.
Then the next thing you said was you went in back into the room and he had a belt around her neck. Is that right?
Yes.
How do you, at what point how do you know it was his belt?
Because he had a belt on it, it wasn't there.
When did you notice he had a belt on? How did you know he had a belt on? Are you assuming he had a belt on? Are you assuming that it was his belt?
I know he had that black belt on.
Okay. And how do you know that? Why do you know
Because
that?
he was like leaning over.
He's leaning over her. Did you see him take the belt off and put it around her neck?
No.
You sure? You positive?
Yes.
You didn't see that? You did not see him take his belt off and wrap it around her neck?
No.
Then how do you know it was his?
Because he didn't have his belt on anymore.
When did you see it on him?
When he was leaning over.
When was that? When did you see it when he was leaning over? The second time you went in?
No. It was the first time.
The first time, when they laid her on the bed?
Yes.
Okay. It's okay, take your time. My understanding was that you went in and they laid her on the bed and then you left. Is that the way it happened? You went in there, they laid her down. You remember walking into that room behind them as they're taking her in,
Yes.
and you saw them lay her down.
Yes.
And my understanding was you left. But what you're telling me now is you didn't leave.
I didn't leave right away.
You didn't leave right away. Okay. So, when you went in the room there, when they laid her on the bed, is that when you saw Quincy had a belt on?
Yes.
Okay. And how did you know he had a belt?
Because he was leaning over.
Okay, he was leaning over her. Was he over top of her?
What was he doing?
Was he on the bed?
He was
Was he on the bed?
like,
Was he on the bed?
yeah, a little bit. Like with one knee on it.
What was he doing?
He, he had his private part.
Okay. What was he doing?
Like, he was, like, checking or whatever.
Okay. Is that when you saw the belt?
Yes.
Okay, now was he on, where are you?
I am like, kind of by the doorway, but like against the wall area.
If, all right. So you walk in the front door, turn to the left, and there's a bedroom on the left.
Yes.
All right, where's the bed?
I think it's like,
Let's do it like this. Let's say this is the front door. And you walk in, and then somehow, let's say there's a hallway here, and like a doorway here. go into a room on the front of the house? You walk in the front door, you go in here somewhere and there's a hallway? Or you turn to the left somehow?
Well, yeah.
And you walked in that front door right there.
Yes.
You walked in. You said the bedroom was to the left.
Yes.
Was there a hall you walked down? Or was it just, you walked in and the doorway to the bedroom was right there?
Did you have to go through the sitting area to get to that bedroom?
Yes.
All right, so let's just say you walk into the bedroom. Is the door on the middle of the wall in the bedroom? On one end of the bedroom?
The,
When you walk in the door, what are you looking at?
the bed.
Okay, is it up against the wall by the door? Is it over up in the other corner? Is it to the right?
I think it's like,
In the center?
I think it's kind of like.
Let's just say this is the room here, this is a square, okay? Where do you think the bed is? Where's the door right here? You put the door, you show me where the door is.
It's here. That's the one.
Okay, this is the door. Now, where's the bed?
Here. Like right here.
Draw it,
The bed's like right here.
right, is it up against the wall?
Yes.
Over here, right?
Yes.
All right, so they take her in, are you in front or behind?
Behind.
All right, so they take her and they put her on the bed.
Yes.
Now, where's Tamara and where's Quincy?
Tamara is over here.
Okay,
Quincy's over here.
all right, so as you face the bed, Tamara's on the right, Quincy's on the left.
Yes.
What does he do? Anything?
He, like, he put her onto the bed,
Uh-huh.
and then he, like, put his, I think it was his right knee
Mhm.
onto, like, the side of the bed,
Mhm.
and her head, she, like, turned her head like this, to the side.
Toward him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And then he just took his pants down, or pulled his pants down.
Is that when you noticed he had a belt?
Yeah.
Did you see him undo the belt?
Yeah, he, like, undid it and just, like, pulled right part out, just started jerking her.
Okay. Was he saying anything to Jessica?
No.
Was he saying anything to Tamara?
Do you like it?
That's what Quincy said to Tamara.
Yes.
What'd she say? If anything, if you remember.
I don't remember. She said I'll be back.
So how long does he do that?
I don't know, because then that's when I went out the room.
Did you stand there watching for a minute?
No, I just remember him just pulling his private area out, and then he was just like, maybe I was in there for like maybe like 5 seconds when he did it, and then I left back out. When he asked her if she liked it, and I went back out.
Okay. So when you went back in, how long were you out of the room? If you can remember.
I don't know.
But you went back in,
Yes,
and you went back in why?
because I heard yelling,
What kind of, what'd you hear?
like she was yelling about her son,
Who was yelling?
Jessica,
How do you know she was yelling about her son?
because she kept saying Zion.
Did you know who Jessica's, did you know she had a child?
I knew she had a child.
Did you know what his name was?
Yes.
Had you seen him before?
Like once or twice, yeah.
What was she saying?
Like, remember I have a son. And she just kept saying Zion, Zion.
Was she yelling, crying, screaming? What was she doing?
She was yelling.
Was she crying?
I don't remember.
Was she
Okay.
begging?
And what happened?
Then she like
Did you go back in the room? You did. All right. Now, when you went back in the room, can you see yourself going back in? You can see it? You see yourself walking back in there?
yes.
Who's in there?
Tamer, Quincy, myself, and I think Jeff is the third, but I can't like really recall.
Okay. When you go back in there, what's going on? What did you see?
Tamer was holding her legs and he was over her.
Okay. Where is Tamara when you go back in?
She's here.
Is she on the bed?
No, she's like,
Is she going around to the other side now?
I don't remember, I just know she was holding her legs.
Where was she holding her leg?
Here.
On her thighs?
Yeah.
Around her knees?
Yeah, like right here.
Okay, was she kicking her legs? Was she trying to get away?
I don't remember, I just remember she was holding her legs.
Well, did you see her fighting to get away? Why was she holding her legs down? What was she doing? Just holding them? That's all she was doing.
Yes.
Did Jessica have any clothing on?
No.
None?
I think she had a shirt on, but I know she didn't have nothing on at the bottom.
And how do you know that?
Because I seen one.
You could see her.
Yes.
Okay. Was Tamara performing oral sex on her?
No,
She was not. You sure?
I didn't see her do it.
Okay. What, did you hear them say anything when you walked in there?
No, I just told them that I wanted to leave, and they said I'm in it just as much as they are now.
Well, you walk in the room and Tamara's holding her legs down. Okay? Where's Quincy?
He's over her.
So is his back to you? Is he on the bed?
Yes.
Is he like, if she's laying here, is he like on top of her? Facing her head?
Yes.
Okay. Did he have his pants on?
I don't think so. I don't remember.
All right. Did you walk into the room?
Yes.
Where'd you go?
I went right here. By the wall. I was kind of on the wall.
What'd you see?
I saw Tamara holding her legs, and I saw Quincy with the belt on his hand.
Which
holding
hand did he have it in?
His, I think his right hand.
His right hand. So, if he's over here, he's got it in this hand?
Yes.
Okay. And what's he doing?
He's like pulling on it.
What's she doing? What's Jessica doing?
That's when
What's What's Jessica doing while he's pulling the belt?
Gasping for air.
Gasping for air. Is he saying anything to Jessica?
Die, bitch, die.
Die, bitch, die. Is he doing anything to her? Did you see his penis in her mouth?
No.
Did you see his penis out?
No.
But you don't think he had pants on? Do you know could you tell if he had ejaculated?
No.
You couldn't tell?
No.
Okay. What if anything are you saying?
I told him that I wanted to leave.
Well, how are you saying it? Are you freaking out? Or
Yeah. I'm like
are
yelling.
you screaming? Or are you?
I'm yelling and telling them I want to leave. And they said, no, I'm
Who
in it.
said it?
Both of them said I'm in it just as much as they are.
Okay. So what are you doing?
Crying.
Okay, then what? He's choking her. She's gasping. You're seeing this.
Yes.
What else happens? What else do you see?
And then I think that's when Jeff came in the room and he had sex with her.
Is she alive?
I don't think so.
What makes you think that? Where was Quincy when he did that?
Like still by her head. Just standing.
Is he on the bed?
No, he's
Beside the
standing
bed.
up.
Okay, so Jeff comes in the room.
Yes.
Where are you?
I'm still in there because I can't leave now.
Okay, and he just walks in the room.
Yes.
And what is it? How does it happen? How does he?
They said it's your turn.
Who said it's your turn?
Quincy said it's your turn.
Okay.
And so,
Now you told me, you said a little earlier that she tried to raise up and he hit her again. When was that?
that was when she was staying for her son.
The second time you went back in?
Yes. When he was like,
Did you see him hit her in the head when the belt was around her neck?
I don't remember. but
Did you see him hit her in the head in the bedroom?
Yes.
Was she alive at that point?
She got, like, yeah, she was.
How do you know she was?
Because she was kind of like lifting up or whatever.
She was trying to lift up.
Yes.
And where was the bat?
I think it was on the floor or something.
Okay. And you saw him hit her with it?
Yes.
Where did he hit her, if you remember?
I think when she lifted up, he just, I don't know if it was, I think that it was the side.
He hit her in the head,
Yes.
somewhere in the head.
Yes.
Okay. Did you ever notice any blood on her face?
Just a pillow.
Okay. So you're saying this Jeff Burton guy comes in and Quincy says it's your turn.
Yes.
What's Burton do?
He takes off his pants and he has sex with her.
Okay. Is she moving? And not at all.
No.
Is he saying anything, or is anybody saying anything?
Just laughing.
Who's laughing?
All of it.
Where's Venetia?
She comes in, but she leaves right back out.
So did he ejaculate? Did he have intercourse with her?
Yes.
And did you ever see her move?
No.
Never saw her move? And she never said anything while he's doing that?
No.
Victor, do you recall seeing him put on any protection? Plastics, rubbers?
No.
Okay. So he has sex with her? And you don't know whether he ejaculated or not?
No.
How long does that last?
I don't know.
But you're still there,
Yes.
okay? And they're laughing. Did he act like he got off at some point?
I don't remember.
Is anybody holding her down, holding her arms or anything while he's doing that? Where's Tamara?
She's still on the right side of the bed,
What's she doing?
laughing.
Did you ever see her touch Jessica?
No.
And after Jeff Burton has intercourse with her, what happens?
Then I remember like a couple minutes passed, and I just remember that I just kept looking in. I remember as a kid, my mom had taught me like if you could see like the breathing going up and down or whatever, and I just remember I just went to go touch her neck to see if she had a pulse, and she didn't have a pulse.
You just went to go over and touch her neck.
Yes.
What is everybody else doing?
They're just like by the dresser.
Doing what?
I don't know. They were just standing by the dresser.
All three of them?
Yes.
What are they doing?
I don't know. Their backs are toward me.
What do you think they're doing? What are they doing over there?
Doing their own coat. They're getting high.
Is that when they ask you to get high? Okay. Had you seen them do any coke before that?
No.
Who got the coke out, if you remember?
Quincy.
And did you see him put it out on the dresser?
Yes.
Okay. And did you see them doing it?
Yes.
Did they all three do it?
Yes.
Did they ask you to do it?
Yes.
Okay. And you did?
No.
Did Venetia do it?
I don't think so.
Okay. So when they go over to the dresser, you go over and feel her neck?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's when I just said she's dead.
Okay. So did they do more than one line of coke?
I don't remember.
You just saw them do it?
Yes.
Then what?
Then they didn't like wrap her up like right away into the blanket.
Right.
They just
Tell me exactly what happened. You are in the room.
they were just like they were talking
What were they saying?
that it's over. And then
They said it's over? What?
I don't know what they're talking about.
Okay.
And I just remember them just wrapping her, and Quincy gave me the white rope to tie at the bottom.
Okay. All right, so they get done, and then they go over and do some coke,
Yeah.
and you go over and feel her neck,
Yes.
and you say she's dead.
Yes. They didn't wrap her right away. I remember my cousin she got the camera off the dresser.
The camera off the dresser?
The camera.
What camera?
The camera that the pictures just come out.
Whose camera was it?
I don't know.
Did somebody bring a camera in?
No, I didn't see anybody with the camera.
It just happened to be one on the dresser?
Yes.
And it just happened to have film in it?
Yes.
Okay. So who got the camera?
Camera.
Okay.
And
What did they say, if anything?
they just started taking pictures.
Okay, tell me, what were they doing?
Quincy had his private part out over her mouth.
Whose mouth?
Jessica's.
Did he put it in her mouth?
I don't remember.
Did he lay it on her face?
Like on her lips.
Okay.
And they were taking pictures. And then I remember them snapping a picture of her breast in her private area.
Were they doing anything to her when they were taking the pictures?
Just like pulling her legs open to snap the picture.
Okay. Were they touching her?
I don't think so.
Victoria, did anybody act like they were performing oral sex on her? Who?
Yes, my cousin.
Your cousin? Okay. Did she? Was she doing it?
I don't know.
You don't know? Did they ask you to do it? Did they ask you to do it? All right. Is there a picture somewhere where you're doing it? Hmm? You sure?
Yes.
There's not a picture somewhere. You're positive?
I'm positive.
So what'd you say?
I said no.
What about Venetia?
She was being about her.
What were you doing? What were you doing? What were you doing?
I didn't do anything.
You're the only one that didn't do it.
Just, I didn't do anything.
There's not, you're the only one of that whole bunch that didn't do it, that didn't
Yes.
touch her.
All I did was touch her neck, that's it.
See, I think that it did, and I don't think you can admit it. I think that's just my opinion. I think right here, as we sit here, you realize how sick that is, and I don't think you can admit that you do that. That's what I think.
I didn't do anything.
All right, how many pictures did they take?
The whole row, I think.
Did you look at the pictures?
When we had the meeting, that's the only time.
So they took pictures. And then what happened?
Then we set the camera down, and then I remember they wrapped her into the blanket.
Was there any discussion about anything?
Just to wrap her.
Victoria, how did you come to Tyre? Were you, how did you get picked to do that? How did that occur?
Yeah, what I'm trying to get you to do, Victoria, is I'm trying to get you to tell me as much as you can about what's going on in there. Who's saying, you know what I'm saying? How's this, they take these pictures and then tell me how this,
Are they getting off on their stuff? Are they partying? I mean, are they jumping and laughing? What are they doing in the room while the pictures are being taken?
They're laughing.
What are they saying?
What are they saying while Venetia is she put her fingers inside of Jessica?
Yes.
What are they saying?
Doesn't feel good.
Is she alive at that point?
Is her eyes open?
No, they keep shut up.
Okay, so did you see anybody get off while ejaculate or have an orgasm?
No.
Right. Then tell me what occurs and what, if anything, is said.
Just to wrap her in the blanket.
Who said wrap her in the blanket?
Quincy.
Okay, so tell me what happened.
They wrap her into the blanket.
Who wrapped her in the blanket?
Quincy, Tamara, and Jeff.
Did you help?
Tied the bottle.
Okay. So what's Venetia done?
She was just standing there watching.
So was the blanket on the bed?
Yes, I think it's the blanket.
Okay. So they rolled her up in the blanket?
Yes.
Whose idea was it to tie the bottom?
Quincy just told me to tie the bottle
With what?
with the white rope.
Where'd it come from?
I don't know, he just gave it to me.
Did it just appear? Just happened to have a white rope?
I don't know, he just gave it to me.
Okay. So you tied it? Okay. Was she all the way inside the blanket?
I think so.
Didn't tie the top?
No, he tied the bottom.
Then what?
And then Tamara and Quincy, they picked up the body and they walked to the back and they put it in the trunk.
How'd the car get around back? Was that where the car was? Hmm?
No, not at first.
Okay. Did somebody bring the car around back?
I don't remember.
Well, when you got out of the car, where was the car?
It was in the front.
Okay. Did somebody bring the car around back?
I don't remember.
Did it just drive by itself? Was it back there at some point?
When they took the body out.
Okay, so the car was in the back. Is it the same car that you were in before?
Yes.
Okay, the white car.
Yes.
Was it backed up to the door?
Yeah.
Who drove the car around back?
I don't know.
You have no idea.
No.
Was it you?
No.
Did somebody leave the room at some point?
Only person left in the room the most time was Venetia, that's it.
But when